Hello everyone, I'm just jumping in on an extra stream because nobody is streaming at the moment till just less than another 2 hours. So I just thought I'd jump on. I'm still streaming tonight, but I've got nothing else to do. It's not a massive, there's nothing really going on outside. It's not really much of a nice day outside, not as what we were having last week. It's been today. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on, and I've just got a post actually, and it's from the Colour Pencil Shop. Now, the Colour Pencil Shop is a online store which is based in the UK, but is actually run by an artist called Emma. And Emma is, as I say, an artist herself. She does a lot of landscape and just animal work as well. But she has her colour pencil shop online, and she does ship it internationally and worldwide. And I just thought I would go through a little parcel that I have and just show you what goodies I got from there, which is open stock pencils. And it'll show you what kind of things you can get from their website. It's pretty good because you can get some really nice pencils open stock, and the prices are really competitive as well. So I'll open the parcel for you guys. Tell it's from the Colour Pencil Shop. I'll shoot put the sticker on it to say that it's from the Colour Pencil Shop. We also got Moon Blossoms, an art book that you can colour by Katrina Pallon. And she was kind enough to send me this, and I've been waiting for this for quite a while, but I'm so excited that it's here. So I'll do a quick flip through of this. Also, I'll put this to the side for now. As you can see, it is well packed. There you go, all in a bubble wrapped envelope. Oh, and it seems that she's actually included a nice little postcard in here. This little turtle postcard is very nice. And dear Sean, thank you so much for your continued support of Colour Pencil Shop. I really appreciate it. Best, Emma. So I think that's really nice. Nice to actually add a little card there and a little message. I'll keep that aside. I do actually have a collection of these cards that have been sent to me from like artists and stores, companies where it's a nice little personal touch, and I keep them. And I'm going to get a little pin board, and I'm going to put them on there. So as you can see, it's bubble wrapped. Taped down very tightly, so the pencils aren't rolling around, so therefore they will not break inside, they will not shatter, so they are very much protected. A couple extra there. So that's another layer gone. And now I think we're on the last layer. So 3 layers of packaging where it's being protected. That's 2 bubble wrap, and then this is what looks like to be like a candy bag, a pick mix bag. Let me just sort out the bottle for this. Okay, it's taking us a long time to load. So while I'm waiting for that to load, I will sort out the autofocus in just a second while it loads. But the pencils are in here, and she's put some cardboard as well inside the packaging, so everything stays together nicely. And these are just all open stock pencils. So I've got some luminance, and I've got some polychromos. She also does Prismacolors. She also does Karen Dash, Pablo's, museums, aquarelle. She does Derwent Life Fast, Derwent Coloursoft, Intense, all the Derwent range, and she even does the Faber-Castell Alberts, I think they're called, and she does the Brusnil museums, and let me see, no, the design ones, and she does the Van Gogh, and I'm missing something else. I think that's it at the moment. She just has quite a lot in there. She sells paper, she does accessories, she does all the blenders. So yeah, she does a very good wide range on there, and I wanted to invest in some more luminance colours, primarily skin tones, because skin tone pencils are the most used pencils that I use. And so I like using polychromos a lot and luminance, and I like mixing them with prisms from time to time. Hi Cynthia. Hi Shara. Let's see. Oh, maybe lost some pencils there. So yeah, I've got quite a few pencils there, some goodies, and it's quite good because then you can just pick and choose what pencils you want. You're not having to commit to a set, and so you can try out a few before you get a set. So there's loads of different basically advantages from buying open stock. So if you do want to have a look at the colour pencil shop, I'll just put in the link as well. And as I say, they do ship worldwide. And Emma is absolutely fantastic customer service. She does try and give the best shipping rates as possible, but obviously bear in mind shipping rates are not within the seller's control. It is to do with the depots, the parcel services, what they charge. Emma makes no profit at all from postage. And that is the link there for the Colour Pencil Shop, guys. So if you want to have a quick look, you get 10% off your first purchase, which is fantastic. So let's see what I got. So I'll start with the polys, because I'm growing my poly set. And then I'll just put these Lumis to one side. So I got a white because I seem to be out of white, and I got an ivory because I quite use a lot of ivory all the time, especially with skin. And I seem to be very low on my ivory, so they were just top up. I got 2 cinnamon because that is my most used skin tone in the polychromos, is the cinnamon colour. I got a dark flesh. For some reason, I've got a light flesh and I have a medium flesh, but I don't have a dark flesh. The flesh colours, the medium flesh and the dark flesh, are very much just like a pink tone. That's medium flesh, so they are just very much like a pink. And then what I decided to do, I thought to actually expand into my brown colours, because even though I do have about, let's say, 60 polys, I don't actually have an extensive range of browns. So I thought I would dive into browns and reds, so I can actually do a lot more darker skin tones, because I seem to have a very particular combination for skin tones and polychromos that actually I need to find some more to do darker skin tones and do some variants. Somehow I ended up ordering 2 Indian reds. I ordered one and I messaged Emma to say I think I forgot one in my basket, and I ended up getting 2, so I've got a backup. But I read that the Indian red is really good for darker skin tones, like an undertone. So that's the Indian red. And you can also use that in the lighter skin tone if you want to add like a dark blush or something like that, or like a dark lip. I got a nougat, which is this very light, sort of like palish greyish brown. It's a little bit lighter than the walnut. Vista, which is like a nice medium brown, like a nice tan brown. And then I got sienna, burnt sienna, which is a warm brown, as everyone knows what burnt sienna is. Burnt umber, which is a dark warm brown. Which one is this one? Mortium violet. So Mortium violet is a reddish brown. Green gold, which is a nice goldish yellow, but it's also got like a brownish tinge to it, which is quite nice. And Payne's grey, because that is quite a dark grey, and the greys I've got are 2 warm greys. I don't have any cool greys yet, and this is like a nice dark bluish grey. So that is the polys. No problem, Shara. I'll catch you later on. I am back tonight, 8 p.m. GMT time. I'm still going to be going ahead and doing the stream as normal. And then we move on to our luminants. Because luminants I don't actually have many of. I had a white and I've got a one. And I have pink. I have this rose pink, which is quite a nice colour as well. So I got, let's have a look, what did I get? I got titanium buff because I do use a lot of white luminants, especially for blending, which is this one, and my current one like this now. And I've heard the titanium buff is actually even better, so I thought I'd give that a go. I got a primrose, which is like a nice, like a very pale yellow cream color, which I think is going to be great for blending in skin tones, especially if you want to maybe cool down a pink tone skin if it's a bit too harsh. Naples ochre again, which is quite similar to the primrose, just slightly darker. Ochre brown. So these are quite similar. This is more a beige base though, like a beige cream. What's this one? Olive brown. So this has got more of an olive tone to it. So it'd be great great for blending olive skin. So these ones are great for like blending different skin tones together. So if you're doing dark skin like an olive, doing a more warm skin tone that you want to blend. This one is burnt sienna 50%. So it's actually a very nice pink tone brown. That's great for skin as well. And this one is violet grey. And a lot, I love using like a violet grey colour to add in a lot of there's an undertone for shading area under the eyes to add in definition around the nose. So got that one, and then the black, because obviously everyone likes the black, and yeah, the black is really good in the lumen. So that's what I got from the per pencil shop. I have left the link there, guys, if you're interested. And if your first purchase, you will get 10% off. So that is that. I did get through on eBay as well. I got the Derwent version of blender set. You can buy it individually on Colour Pencil Shop, but I wanted to get the set. The Derwent blender, I would say, is the best blender I've used, and the burnish is really good as well. It comes with a eraser and a sharpener. Seem to be getting a big collection of them. So that's what I got, guys, from the Colour Pencil Shop. So I'll just put these back in my little sweetie bag. So it's great that you can buy them off the shop, so you don't have to indulge in a big set straight off. You can actually just build up your collection by buying singles. So that's what I really like about the Colour Pencil Shop, is it gives me the ability to do that. And then I can buy and pick and choose the colours that I want and need as and when I want to purchase them. The next thing I have is Moon Blossoms, which is an absolutely fantastic colouring book by Katrina Pallon, and she's a fantastic artist. She is absolutely amazing, and she's actually put a little message in here for me, which is the sweetest little message ever. I'll read it to you guys. So it says, "Dear Sean, thank you so much for supporting my art and patiently waiting for your copy of Moon Blossoms. I hope you enjoy colouring this book, and I look forward to seeing your finished works. All the best. Cheers, Katrina Pallon." And then I think at the back, does it tell you something about Katrina? So all the pages are perforated. I'll try and zoom out a bit more. And they are single-sided. So we'll start off with this book belongs to, and it gives you a little bit information and a bit of information about Katrina. So Katrina is a Malina-based visual artist, and she's influenced mostly by her travels. She loves cats, coffee, martial arts, and big robots. So for more of her art, visit katrinapallon.com, and it gives you information about her travels and where the inspiration of this career came from. So we start off with some of these lovely images. You will find the hair in here is done in black, and you have got some white highlights. You could go over that in like a nice soft wax pencil if you want to change it, but the colouring is so nice, and there is black details in here. If you don't like it, you can come up. You can always cover it. There's always something that can cover it. But the images are absolutely beautiful. So you've got a lot of Indonesian style. You've got some, a lot of Asian influence in here. Portrait and landscape images. Hey, Melody. So these are absolutely gorgeous. A lot of lanterns as well. So if you want to practice your lantern glows, then that would be really, really pretty to see. This looks like a nice Thai, like a Thai style, maybe like a Thai princess. A lot of peacock feathers there. And this is the second print of this book. The first print actually sold out really fast, and it took a long time to get the second print to be printed. But especially for the second print, Katrina has actually put in, I think, 3 additional images in here. So she's actually put some bonus artwork in here also. I love this one with all the different butterflies. I think that's really cool. Some dragonflies in there as well. Got loads of lanterns on this one. So if you love colouring lanterns, then definitely a book for you. If you love colouring nice lovely patterns within dresses and you love colouring flowers, definitely a good book for you as well. I do really like this one. I love the crowns. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. Got a lovely title on the back there. Absolutely gorgeous headdress there. So I think the book is the travel. So for what I'm seeing, this is my guess and this is my take on geography. I'm not the best at geography, but it looks like a lot of images are influenced from Thailand, Malaysia, Japan, China, Indonesia. I love this one. She's really cute. Probably some images from the Philippines. This one's pretty awesome with the, I wouldn't say a hawk. Oh, and there's some images from Korea as well. So there's some Korea images from Korea. And it did tell you at the back actually, illustration guide. So it tells you where they're from, and, what the names are. That's pretty cool. And that is Moon Blossoms. So it's just got an illustration at the back. Where can you get it? You can get it from Etsy. So if you go onto places like Cool Craft Books, the East Books as well. They both stock this book as well. So Moon Blossoms, you can get it from Etsy. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful book, and I can't wait to start it. I think it's going to look lovely in a mixture of markers, pencils, elements of gel pens. So I think it's going to look really pretty, nice, bold, rich colours. And that is Moon Blossom. So thank you so much, Katrina, for that book. I absolutely love it. I will treasure it. And again, thank you so much for your generosity in sending that to me. So yeah, that's all I got, guys, really, in regards to what's new. I've got a couple more things on the way. Actually, no, I do tell a lie. I have got something else. I've got a couple of things actually. I got a new book which is going to be for colour combinations and just making some like. So I'm going to be doing like colour combinations in here and like testings for different sort of like patterns and techniques, and then I can share them with you guys. And I got this for £3 at the Works, which is a UK stationery store. And so I had the colour pencil on the front, and then it has this absolutely lovely quote on here. And it says, "Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself," which I thought is absolutely lovely. And it comes in a hardback, and it's just all plain paper. Paper is quite thin. It's not the thinnest, it's quite thin, but actually it's quite medium weight, I would say. Nice medium weight. It is smooth with a slight tooth. So good for testing now on that as well. So £3 can't go wrong, and it's absolutely lovely little book there. And And then I got this lovely book, which is by the lovely Helen Eliston. I've been waiting for this book for a while. Colorist Special Effects 3. So as you have got the first two, I've got number 1 and I've got number 2. And then I've got the Jennifer Simmons 1 and 2 also. Number 2 recently came out, I think, more towards the beginning of this year. But number 3 for Helen has just came out, I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I'm just getting it through now. It's just exactly the same sort of style as her other books in regards to presentation. All the artwork is being coloured by Helen. She has gone down step by step each image and how she's coloured them, and she then actually shows you and explains clearly in simple form of how to do these effects, which is superb. I find if you look at a book and you follow a book, it's a lot easier to follow than it is to do with a video sometimes. With a video, sometimes you have to pause and go back. You have got an index here of what's in the book, and as you can see, there's a lot. So I'll do a quick flip through. I'm not going to be stopping on each page for a lot because obviously I don't want people to be able to get all the tips and tricks. I want to be able to buy the book. So we have the fine egg, boiled egg. We have a 3D glassy triangle, glassy stars, glassy squares. So a lot of glass stuff in here. Butterfly glass, glassy flower, heart, oval. So if you like to do things like gems and decor and things like that, then that's great. Tennis ball, CD disc, circles into bubblegum bubbles. I remember a while ago I actually asked Helen to show me how to do this one because I did a drawing of a lady blowing some out for bubblegum, and I thought that'd be a good idea for her to do that, and she happily did that for me. So I think that's a pretty awesome one. Then you've got some practice pages. This is all about flowers. So you've got textured tulip, delicate orchid, cherry blossom, little pansy, crocus, pretty fuchsia, bleeding heart flower, cactus, sunflower, bluebell flower, and then you've got your practice pages as well. So you can, if you want to, photocopy them and practice more ones, or you can just, you don't have to do it in the actual book, or you can do it in the book. It's entirely up to you. We've got glorious nature. So we've got a lovely waterfall here, like a nice sparkling water waterfall. How to do bright golden starfish, fire coral, lily pads, brown trees, which is great because a lot of colouring books these days have those. Very elegant with the underwater and the trees, and great to show you how to make them look a bit more realistic. You've got a silver birch, lucky 40 clover, tree bark, how to do realistic looking tree bark is really cool. Elephant skin texture, bamboo, honeycomb, which is another awesome one because I have got a Monugated image colour, which is the honey queen, and it has loads of honeycomb in there. It's got honey dripping on there and bees, so you've got honey pot in there. So that's how you have the honey pot and the honey dripping and the buzzing bees. Splashy surf waves, and then you've got your practices here. And then you've got miscellaneous fun. So we've got 3D for the green. A pencil and soft reflection. So it actually tells you how to colour a pencil, which is pretty cool. Textured teddy bears, how to do teddy bear fur. Pastry croissant, which looks very realistic and yummy, very nice. Tasty watermelon. Dark Side Planet, page 1. There's quite a few steps to this one because you've got the planet and then you've got the actual background scenery. Glowing planets. Magical fairy door. Pretty cute. And how to do the stones above it. So even if you're not doing a fairy door, but you're putting stones, you can just hold this part. How to do doorknobs, and hinges, so like gold and reflective gold and silver, rope texture, and then we've got background and structures. So how to do a starburst background, how to do a mountain background, which is pretty nice. So this could just be something you put in yourself. So if you've got a plain background, you could just put that in yourself. I like how it gives you little elements here to practice yourself rather than just diving straight in. How to do a grassy meadow background. You do see a lot of colours lately, especially with the Anastasia, Ellie, Calderiva. And loads of people are just putting in their own backgrounds and they seem to be really good. So if you want to have a go at yourself doing something like that, then these are pretty great step-by-step tutorials to try and do that yourself. You've got some topiary, antique music sheet. So you've got into like an antique sort of looking paper, gingham fabric, like a picnic fabric. How to do a sand ripple effect. I think with a sand ripple effect as well, it's great for sand ripple effect, obviously to do your sand, but it also looks like an aging skin as well. So if you want to do aging skin, like an older person's skin, do like wrinkled skin, it kind of looks like a wrinkled skin as well. You do have sparkling rainbow background, marble effects, rustic bricks, rainbows on smoked glass background, so how to do like do water droplets. Colourful, fun, arty techniques, so how to do transfers, rubbings, glittery metallic feather background. And then it gives you some sort of like colouring pages that have been put together with different parts of the book, so you practice them into an actual colouring page. So these are pretty cool, and then you've got extra practice pages here. And then that is it. And you can get this book by Helen Eliston on Amazon. So if you just type in Color Effects Special Effects 3 on your Amazon site, you will be able to get it because it is an Amazon published book. So if you go on Amazon, it is widely available there. And currently on the UK it is £13.95. There was a saving on there. It usually retails for about £15. So yeah, have a look at that, guys. It is an amazing book. I'm going to be back tonight at 8 p.m. GMT. So I hope to see you there, guys, because we're going to be doing a giveaway for Zenoscope. We're going to continue the next part of our colour log. So I hope to see you tonight, guys, and thank you so much for popping along today. And I'll see you tonight. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.